Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Pizza Connection 3 and Vespucci number 2 in day 45. Goodness gracious, I've been playing for that long. Day 45. After 45 days, freaking Montego has like almost $500,000 at this point, so doing much better than I have. How many restaurants do they have again? I think they have 3 just as well as I do. Let's see, I think this is... No, they have 3 and I have 2, I forgot, yeah. I still don't know how they managed to do so well. I guess some of their restaurants are, maybe a little bit better placed than mine, but, you know, whatever at this point. Alright, we are doing pretty well over here so far. I can hear the grills. I can hear all the oil sizzling and the pizza's coming out nice and great. My mascot is over here still trying to entertain people with his cigarette, which I figured out what that was last episode, and I'm disappointed. Very disappointed in you, Mr. Mascot. You can't be promoting cigarette smoking like that in a pizza. Well, I guess he did win over her, though. He won over the teams, which is not exactly good in context of what I just said. Okay. Back to Vespucci number 1. How are we looking? Not exactly full right now. I think this... We already had our early morning rush, didn't we, if I'm not mistaken? We got 4 people in here right now. There's a 5th one coming in. Let's see. Are there any more people that I need to train? Paul Cox used some training on speed. Let's see. Can I click another person? Won't let me. There we go. Charles Willick used... Well, Charles is pretty good. Although some of these guys' health are decreasing. And I don't know why, because their motivation is still good. So... Maybe we could... Well, we won't deal with them until they get to like 50%. Then we'll give them a day off. Alright? Once they've become too stressed to really deal with anything at that point. I feel bad for saying that, but... You know, hey, we need them as much as we can at this point. I can't really afford to let anybody take a break right now. That just is the way that it is. Christoph Butler. I haven't really trained any of my chefs, have I? I think I may have trained 1 or 2. This is Vespucci number 2, by the way. I need to do Vespucci number 1. There we go. Alright, so... speed. I could do a speed upgrade for Jane. That's kind of the 3 o'clock one. I'm not too worried about that one. I'm mainly worried about the late night one. Or maybe I should do... Let's see. Speed. I'll do a speed one for Gloria Day. Alright. Speed for Gloria Day. Also do a speed for Brian Douglas. It's going to cost me another $200. We'll also do... Well, actually, we'll stay. We'll stay for right now. That's already $400 I've spent. I don't really need to spend too much more at this point. Let's see. Negative 5,664. We sold $25,000 worth of pizza so far. And we've got a couple more people coming in. Let me go ahead and see if I can speed through this without messing everything up. I think we should be able to manage that, right? Possibly. Yeah, so far no walkouts. We're still doing okay, even with the speed at number 2. That's good. 13,444. We just went kind of down. We were at 14,000, weren't we? Negative 5,619. Let me go back and check on Vespucci number 2. It's a good number of people over here right now. Feeling a little bit better, a little bit more confident about what's going on here. Although, if we can carry this over into some of our other shifts, that would be great. But, you know, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. How are we looking there overall today? Vespucci number 2, negative 647. So already doing better than yesterday. So that's good. And we do still have another shift to go. So it's possible that we could be in the green at the end of the day. Although I'm not too certain, considering ingredients costs are probably going to be freaking through the roof. So we may not be able to do that. Did my chef just... I was going to say, I thought my chef had just left. I was going to say, what the frick are you doing? We still have people here. There are still customers waiting for their pizzas. You can't just walk out in the middle of a shift and just leave my waiters here. The waiters can't cook the pizza. As much as I know that I would probably like them to be able to do, they can't do that. It's just not a thing. Got 1 more person, 2 more people incoming. My mascot is still up for... Let's see. Still up for about an hour and a half. And then he'll be gone. There's so many people over here right now. And none of them are paying attention. I need all of them to just pay attention. Maybe I should go over to this side and annoy them some more. That would work, right? No. Probably not. I mean, why don't you guys want to come and get a pizza? Monster, you went all the way to Vespucci's one time. Why are you... You should come here. It's closer. Much closer. You don't have to walk so far. Or take a bus or train or a randomly disappearing car like some of these other people do. 15,075... We've now gotten to negative 257 at Vespucci number 2. Alright, we got 1 more person incoming at the moment and 1 pizza being served. Let me jump back to Vespucci number 1. Not that many people in here right now. Actually, there's 1 person. 2 people, I'm sorry. 2 people. Let's see, what can I expect a little bit more? There's some people over there that I possibly would expect to come in. Like I said, I think we're going to see how we end up today, and then we may try and do the upgrade by the end of the episode, which costs like $10,000, which I'm not sure if I'm going to have or not. Negative 1,994. We should, well, considering all the costs that I have to deal with, $13,000, we're going to be at like freaking $4,000 by the end of the day, so we won't have enough today. Maybe by day 50, I think maybe we'll have enough to do the upgrade if we can make a profit of like 2,000 or 3,000 a day, which is not exactly too much to ask for, but you know, in some cases it may be, because you know, we have, like I said, we have down days. Some days we're good, some days we're not so good. Vespucci's at negative 3,000. Hopefully we can make that up at the end of the shift. Let's see, I can't switch again, god freaking dang it. Casa Nostra, I think, should, god dang it, Vespucci's to go should be good by now, should be closed by now if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it has. It's completely closed. And let me see. How much do we make there today? 3,375, so we got a little bit better than we did yesterday, which is good. Okay, I'll take that. 17,558. Let me go back to Vespucci number 1 again. Got one more person coming in. Negative 1,944. So my hope is that the late night shift pretty much saves us here, because if it doesn't, we're going to be in a rough spot, and I don't particularly want to be there. Let's see. We do still have people that are coming here for a late night shift, which starts in, what, 2 hours? Is it 2 hours? 21, yeah. Okay, I still hate that I have nobody in between here. But let's see, how many people... I was still trying to figure out how many people there were in this area around this time before I made a decision. I still don't think it's worth it, but I do still like Vespucci's being open 24 hours, so I kind of would like to have this restaurant open 24 hours, although being open 24 hours is not really something that's realistic for a non-fast food restaurant. You know, like, when you expect to see a restaurant open 24 hours, you expect it to be like McDonald's or Burger King or something. I don't even think, do they have 24-hour Burger Kings? I know they have 24-hour McDonald's. I do know that. In some places. But, alright. So the late night shift is now started, and we don't still have, not too many people. There's, people are queued up over there. See, like I said, if we get that upgrade, all these people will be in my range, so I wouldn't even need a mascot anymore. I could get, I won't say every last one of them, but a good bit of them to come into the restaurant and stay for a while. I think the tables are getting a little bit dingy, so I may have to close this during the early morning shift and repair some of these things, which, like I said, I'll see where we're at before I do it. If we're at like 70%, I won't bother with it. Negative 1,285. Vespucci number 2. Hold on, let me go back over there. We should be opening in 45 minutes. I'm just going to speed through a little bit. Alright, now we have to come in. Everybody's here kind of early, aren't they? They weren't supposed to be here till 21. They've decided to come in to work early. I appreciate that. Appreciate the extra work ethic, guys. You're doing a good service. Everybody is still over here, too, by the way. Or no, I guess not. I do have that many freaking waiters for this shift, don't I? I forgot I had that many. So 1, 2, 3. I may be able to actually get rid of one of them. I don't think I need that many. Especially if I can get the speed upgrades, training and stuff going. I definitely need to train you, Stephanie. I'm sorry. You definitely need to be trained on speed. You walk around as if there's nothing else happening in the world. So I need a little bit more, effort out of you. Out of everybody, pretty much, at this point. See, no one's really coming through yet. Here's one person over there. Still waiting on the people over here from the Opera House, because, you know, they're bound to come over here eventually. Let's see, let me check back on Vespucci number 2. We do have one person in at the moment. Only one. Only one. Out of all these people, one. Maybe once these people come around the corner, we should be able to get them too. We usually do. So, I'm going to hold out hope for that. There's one person that just walked straight by and didn't even care. That's perfect. Freaking perfect. Not seeing too much, actually, for this late night shift at Vespucci number 2. It's usually better than this. But I think before it had been good, but like in the past couple days we've been able to do well without the mascot. But today it just seems like we have not been able to do anything without the mascot. We had one person, literally now we have 2. Vespucci's 93 out of 115. So we did have one walkout apparently, or something. I guess so. Huh. Well, so let's see. We ended up with $2,927. In terms of finances, we only made a profit of $49. $49. Perfect. See, because we were down from yesterday, or 2 days ago, I'm sorry, we were down $5,000. So if we had sold that much pizza today, we would of course made about $5,000 or 4,000 something. But we were a little bit down, so we couldn't. Like I said, that late night shift at Vespucci number 2 didn't work as well as I thought it would. Or maybe now it's going to pick up a little bit. Possibly. Okay, it is picking up a little bit now. I kind of hate being in a position where it's like late night, you expect something to happen, but then it doesn't happen until like early morning when the finances have already been taken out, so you're just kind of down in the dumps for a little bit. So, let's see, we do have, is that 2, 3 people? Anybody else want to come over? No? Oh my god, look at how many people are down here. This is really where I'd love to have my mascot right now. Just so many people just flooded through here. Goodness gracious, this is the perfect opportunity. I may have to move him back to this shift because I want these people. I want them, and I want them now. I cannot. Or I was gonna say maybe I could do the advertising thing instead, but none of these are really in the area that I want them to be in, because it's like if we had an advertising post that was literally right there, it would be a godsend. It would be absolutely perfect. This one is not big enough to fit in that range, and I then have to count on everybody to come around the corner and go this way, which they don't necessarily do, unless they're just headed this way anyway, like this guy is. But other than that, you know, we just kind of have to wait. Like, look at how many people are over here, though. Like, this is perfect. These are tourists, though. I don't really have a tourist-based pizza for them, because it seems like they don't like anything that I have, even though, like, they should. I mean, who doesn't like a regular cheese pizza, man? Who doesn't? Apparently people in this game. They like it, but the tourists, I put it that way, the tourists don't like it. Because everybody else, that's literally all they order is the freaking mozzarella surprise and nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. At Vespucci number 2 yesterday, we ended up with negative $4. So we're getting, even though it didn't seem like we were doing better, we did do better than 2 days ago. So I'm thinking that today we may end up in the green at Vespucci number 2. I said that yesterday, but today looks a lot better. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we can carry on from what we did yesterday, and we can at least make like maybe $100 or something like that. $100 or something of that nature would be good. All right, just as long as it's not negative freaking $3,000 or something. Can't afford another one of those days again. Still not seeing too many people coming across here. Let's go back to Vespucci number 1. We pretty much closed up for the night, or well, we've switched people for this shift. I think this is when I said I wanted to go ahead and try and see what our furniture was looking like, so we'll close the restaurant real quick. I don't expect too many people to be in here anyway at this point, so let's see what we can do. It's at, how much would it cost to repair? $2,363? That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, especially considering it's not too far gone, but we'll go ahead and repair it. I said I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it unless it was like less than 50, but I guess I may as well, because people are gonna complain about it if I don't. I'm sorry, the upgrade is only 7,500. Okay, forgot it was only that much. I thought it was 10,000. 10,000, I think. No, it's 12,000 for the research. You guys can come back now. The restaurant's open again. Restaurant's open. We're open for business. Stephanie Fernandez has been trained. That's great. Cool, Stephanie. Now you. Wait a minute. I trained Stephanie on speed. Stephanie really didn't get that much faster. Stephanie, I'm gonna need you to listen better in your training, because they didn't. What would speed training be? Would it be me sending them to the gym and having them walk on a treadmill with like a pizza in hand? Is that what we're doing to try and train them at this point? That seems like the only possible way that we could be training someone on speed. To literally have them on a treadmill or like running up a hill or something with a pizza in their hand, which is not exactly that great. Yeah, I thought maybe the people would come back, but no one really did. So that kind of okay, we did reopen now, but look at how many people we've missed now. Oh, that's Vespucci number 2, I'm sorry. Vespucci number 1 is still closed. I hate that. Like, I'm missing out on all the flood of students right now because I did the freaking thing. For one day, look at how many people would have come over here. Oh my god. Like, sometimes they come back during the shift and other times they don't, and that annoys me. I've seen times where they will literally come right back, and like as soon as I reopen the doors, they're right back in the picture. Now here they come, But we missed out on so many people already that I'm disappointed, and I don't like where we're headed right now. Because this is probably going to take me down in terms of finances. I probably won't get so many people today. So this is probably going to be a rough day. And what yesterday was a $49 profit is probably going to be negative $1,000 today because of one incident. I should have never done it. But I mean, as soon as I went into architecture mode, it closed the restaurant. So I had to check to see what the percentage of it was. So even if I didn't do the upgrade, it was still going to close the restaurant. So it's like, that's the thing that sucks about that too. I kind of wish I could just hover over and see what the percentage of my furniture is, rather than having to close the entire restaurant. Like, I'm pretty sure someone could go through during the middle of the shift and be like, yeah, that table leg is a little bit loose, you know? We have a bunch of dirt in that table. Someone freaking graffitied the table. There's a bunch of gum under there or something. Like, someone could go through, like, in our, like, slow times and do that. Like, it doesn't require me to have to close the entire restaurant just to freaking look at the table. Not upgrade it, just to look at it. It doesn't require that. Negative 13,984. Let me go back and check on Vespucci number 2 again. We literally have three people in at the moment. My mascot is up and entertaining people. I still think I want to move into that late night shift, but I know if I do that, I'm not going to get so many people for this shift. So maybe I should go back to advertising again. The global advertising, I think, may help me again, possibly. Let's try it. I mean, not like it was really, I don't know if it was helping that much. We'll do marketing. Actually, Vespucci's, we were that bad for the past couple days? Really? Vespucci's yesterday was negative 1,500. Wow. We have fallen off big time there. Goodness gracious, what has happened? 30,000 to down to 23,000. And like I said, we definitely missed out on a lot today too, so I don't know how well this is going to turn out. But let's go ahead and let's see if I can start up the advertising again. Where was that again? I forgot for a second. I wonder if they fixed this yet. I don't think they have, but we'll go ahead and do $500. We'll make it for pizza and price because that's literally the only thing we can offer. Make it television ads. There we go. $9,208. I'll take it. Negative 10,000 for the day. Just as long as we have, what, $13,000, $14,000 to be able to deal with for tomorrow, then we'll still be in the green. So that's what I'm shooting for. We're at 10,104. Not that many people coming in at the moment. One person. That's perfect. It's freaking perfect. Let's go back to Vespucci number 2 is kind of filling up a little bit. Not exactly. There's what? 4 people in there. There's a couple more, I think, that are coming in. So, oh, wow, actually. There's a lot coming from down this way. Is that the church? Are they coming from the church? Really? I mean, are people really in church every day of the week? Like, you would think that some days it'd be like maybe a Sunday in game that people wouldn't actually be at the church. People would not be in the church. But I guess there are some people that are in here for the mall that do come this way. So I mean, do I trade off the pavilion for the people from the mall? Because there are some people that have started coming from this way. So I'm thinking, because I'm not actually able to get these people too much anymore like I used to. So I feel like I should give up the pavilion. I feel like I should. Like, and just maybe hope. It's like almost packed in here though. 9 out of 12. I literally don't have enough waiters I don't think I have enough waiters to deal with this right now. I have 2 waiters and 1 chef. So I'm not going to speed it up just so we can see if we can manage this, but so far we're doing okay. We're able to manage it so far. So far. But I'm pretty sure it seems like the elderly people have more patience than anybody else, which seems like it should be the opposite. I don't know. Then again, I don't know. Let's see. No one walked out so far. Amazing service experience at Vespucci 2. But the pizza was crap. The furniture, he said, was crap, and the waiting times were kind of crap. So I can't really help with that right now. I can't afford to do a freaking ingredient upgrade here. Like, considering how little bit of money I've been making over the past couple days, I can't really afford to do much here to try and help in terms of upgrading, other than maybe advertising, just to try and get more people in here. So the only thing that I can do at this point. We're just gonna have to deal with whatever ingredients that we've been getting for this point, and I can't really change it. 14,198. We're at negative 5,000 so far. I think we're in a good spot. Like I said, we do have that late night shift that's gonna start up, so we should be okay today. I don't know if it's gonna be $5,000 okay, but we can hope, right? We can hope. We can pray. All right, but I'm gonna end it here, guys, and I will see you in the next one.